Guys, it is Little Kelly for EVA/Forever. Today I've got some felty felt, and we are going to be making doll pillows for, your doll furniture, your doll bedroom, any type of thing like that. And this is a super easy thing. And a way to make it no-sew, just take out your hot glue gun and glue all the pieces that I'm about to show you together. I'm going to be sewing this because I don't have my hot glue gun right now, so I'll sew it. You and also glue this together with whatever glue you have, like fabric glue will work good. If you do choose to use like Elmer's glue or something, you want to be very, very careful with it because it will stick, but you don't really want to touch it much. Like, you can use it as a little prop, display. I wouldn't really touch it. If you had like a doll pillow store and you were just stacking up the pillows on the shelves. Ooh, that's a good idea. That should be a DIY, which we will make soon, I promise. Like a doll store where they sell pillows and stuff. And if you had like a doll pillow store, or you have your doll's pillows stacked in their closet, I wouldn't really touch them. I would possibly even glue them down to the closet or surface you're keeping them in, but that's your decision because you are the crafter. So right now, let's all be crafters and go ahead and make this craft. But before we get started, you're going to want to go ahead and like this video and subscribe to my channel. So I'll just give you a minute to do that. I'm waiting, guys. Are you guys subscribed yet? Waiting. Hey, I don't see those likes going up. Like the video. I'm waiting to see the subscribers. Okay, if you guys haven't already, like and subscribe, and so yeah. Let's go ahead and get started with this really, really awesome craft. Let's get started. First, what you're going to want to do is with your handy-dandy scissors, cut a large square, because you can even draw it out if you need to, but you're going to want to cut a large square only because when you flip this inside out, it's going to be smaller because all the edges and everything are going to go into the inside. So you're going to want to add a seam allowance, which means you're going to want to make it bigger than you usually would. So I'm going to go ahead and cut out my square however big you want it. And you're going to want to cut 2. So yeah. And as you guys all know, this is the basic square design for a basic pillow. I kind of want to mix and match it up. Ooh, how about... Let's think a moment. What can we do with this? What about a black sushi wrap in a blue wrapper? That seems pretty cool. You guys are probably wondering how in the world I'm going to do this. Super duper easy. Let me go ahead and show you. So basically what it's going to look like is when it's flipped inside out is on the top. Going to be on the outside, which means with some black fabric, which you can't really see. I'll change my background in just a minute. I'm going to want to lay it on top and cut an even shape. Now this is brown, but this is black, which means it's going to blend in really well since my camera isn't that good in this lighting. Leave it. I'm going to cut it to the right size over this. And I'm also going to change my background because this looks invisible. After changing my background and cutting the right size, you're going to want to take this fabric and cut it directly in half so that it's only half of this. And you may want to cut it possibly a little rounded, as well as these square pieces to look like a nice little sushi wrap. Okay, first, let me make this clear so you guys don't mess up. Cut only the black piece in half, not the felt, only the black piece in half, and round the edges of the black and the two blue pieces, or whatever color felt you're using in fabric. After cutting around the edges, I decided that it doesn't really look like a sushi wrap, and when I unfold it, it's going to be kind of like a little pocket. So it could be a little pocket pillow, which I thought would be pretty cute. I don't know if the doll's head would fit in it as a little hoodie, so I may or may not cut a little area for the doll's face or not. I don't know. Let's just see how it turns out. Sew along the edges, leaving an opening at the bottom, and only around the edges. Don't sew right here, so we can leave the pocket open. Only around the edges, leaving an opening here. So only sew right to here. Start from here, go all the way around, and stop here. Leave this part open to flip inside out. So when this flips inside out, see this, and then I'm not sure. Would I put this in the middle if I want the fabric to show? I'm not sure, guys. Hold on one moment. I'm gonna go watch a video and make sure I'm doing this right. Okay, guys, I am so sorry, but I was wrong. Actually, put the pocket on the inside of this, and then put the felt over it, and then sew along the edges, leaving an opening here. Just so from here all the way around to here, leaving an opening so it can be flipped inside out. So sorry, guys, about that. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead, thread my needle, so all around, and make sure to do, really good stitches, because if you don't, you will have bad stitches, because I did do a kawaii plush pillow yesterday, and as you can see, some of the stitches are sticking out, but it's really it's a really good plushie. It's just you can really see those stitches, and it's okay if you see the stitches. I just really don't. I love the kawaii pillow. I just really don't like the fact that you can see the stitches, because it makes me feel like if I squeeze it too hard, the stitches are just gonna, pop. That's just me. You guys may feel different. So, yeah. Just go ahead and sew around from this point to the other, and I'll get right back to you once I do that. Okay, guys, that took forever to sew, only because I had places to go. I rhymed. I snorted, but yeah, that took forever. I had places to go. I had a lot of stuff to do. Sorry about that. There's something. Okay. But yeah, I had a lot of places to go, some stuff to do. Then I had to eat, which was a couple hours. But for you guys, it was only 3 or 4 seconds. But here's the finished product after being very carefully and very well sewn. You're going to want to flip it inside out, and guess what it's really going to make? It makes a backpack looking kind of shape with a open pocket in the front, and look at how well sewn that was. I am so glad. And I didn't even use a sewing machine. So to make this backpack plushie, I'm going to take some pillow fluff stuffing and stuff this to the max, to how fluffy I want this to be. Guys, I just thought about it. In our next video, we will most likely be making a Minecraft plush for your dolls. So make sure to subscribe to see that video, like this video, and you will for sure get to see those videos. Hit the little bell icon to get notified every time I make a video, and to be in the notification squad. And like I said earlier, I believe, click that subscription button to get a free shout out immediately. So let's go ahead and stuff this and I'll show it to you once it's done. Oh, and guys, I just figured out my very own way how to really stuff these. When you stuff a huge clump with your fingers, it's going to take a minute. Take a pencil and just jab the stuffing in there with the eraser side or the front side, and it really helps a lot, guys. Just a little tip there to help you when stuffing plushies and stuff. Now that you should take. To close this, after stuffing it the amount I want, and guys, I'm leaving about 1.5 inches way where it's not stuffed, so when you squish it, because it's supposed to be like a drawstring backpack. So the way I'm going to sew this closed is like how you would see a drawstring backpack look, with a knit stitch on the side is what I like to call it. The knit stitch, and you'll see what I mean in just a moment after I'm done. Okay guys, after I completely stuffed it, it already looks like a drawstring backpack with a front pocket. Now just to add the straps. Now isn't that cool how realistic it looks? Now guys, let's add the straps. Now to change it up a little, I'm going to use a little white felt, cut it into 2 thin strips, long enough to fit over my Barbie doll's arm. You may want to take a Barbie doll at this point to measure, depending on what kind of doll you're making this for. So I'm taking my CA and going ahead and measuring from her arm length to see how long I'm going to need it about to go over for the drawstring backpack. Now sew on the straps. And guys, after sewing everything together, this is how it looks. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye!